A lot of Twitter action going on right now. A guy asking along the same subject several other people did. What do you think of this fast food strike? Well, let me kind of help you with that. If you worked for me and you're not a part of a union, which gives you legal protection, and you go on strike, I'm going to fire you instantaneously. Instantly. I'll put your little frying butt in the street. So here's what you get. You don't get $15. You get $0. Bye. Now, why would I take that harsh stand? These are young people. Now, listen, here's the situation. What these are little entitled brats. You think you're entitled to tell someone who owns a business what they have to pay you. You negotiated the rate when you went to work there. If you don't like the rate, go to work somewhere else. Well, I can't find anything else. Proof that you're worth what you're being paid, you little twit. If you're worth so dad blame much, go prove it. It's not fair. Fair is a thing that has the tilt-a-whirl and a Ferris wheel at it. There is no fair, kiddo. These little whiny, snotty-nosed, socialist entitled brats. I mean, you just want to smack them silly. So what you deserve if you go on strike at fast food is to have your little socialist liberal butt fired. That's what you deserve. You negotiated a deal. You do not have rights in this culture to demand and to tell other people what they will pay you. You don't have that right. You don't have that legal right. You have no moral standing. You have no economic right. You are not bringing economic value. Whining is not economic value. Bitching and moaning is not economic value. Well, now we're a movement. Yeah, you are definitely a movement, a bowel movement. There is no question about it. The biggest twerps in our culture right now are in the middle of this thing. You guys are an embarrassment to America. It's ridiculous. You want to make more money? Go get a job that pays more money. Why is that hard? I've made $2 an hour. I've made $1 an hour. I've made $3 an hour. And I've made millions of dollars. And in every case, I earned it. It was the deal. Quit being a little spoiled child. This week, I was sitting with one of our executives doing a review of his work over the last year. And he said, it came time, one of the things we do annually is we review their compensation. Now, we don't pay you more just because you've been here another year. We pay you more because that's what that position is worth in the marketplace and or the particular things you bring to the position are worth. But that is something you and I discuss. This person did not sit down and say, I'm going to go on strike if you don't pay me more, or I'm going to quit if you don't pay me more. Either one of those would have resulted in that being their last day. But they did say, hey, look, here's what I make, and here's 2 different compensation surveys that show that I'm not at the highest end, I'm not even in the middle, and I think my work is at the highest end. I said, you know what, you're right, your work is at the highest end. And so we're going to adjust this, and I gave him a $5,000 raise. That's pretty good. But they, you know why? They earned it. He didn't come in expecting to get paid more just because that's fair. Oh, you wuss. You unbelievable sissies. This is crazy. Who raised you people? You are worth what you negotiate or what that position pays in this marketplace. And guess what? Doctors make more than people who dig ditches. Veterinarians make more than fast food workers. A, they have more knowledge that is being applied in the marketplace. B, they've got tons of education that prove that. C, the marketplace is simply willing to pay them for that. And they chose, based on the marketplace's conversation, to go into that field. You chose to be a whopper flopper. And you chose that. And you knew what the pay was when you chose it. There's no shame in being a Whopper flopper. I've done work that was a lot worse and that I got paid a lot less for. There's no shame in that at all. The shame is when you expect somehow just because you show up and you're special, that you breathe air, that you're due more money. You're not special. You're not special. You're sweet, you're pitiful, you're ignorant, but you're not special. Now, there is nothing wrong. Good people do good work at fast food restaurants. I have no issue with someone working at a fast food restaurant. But if you walk in there and the guy says, I'm going to pay you $20 an hour, and you say, I'll take the job. I'm going to pay you $15 an hour. I'm going to take the job. I'm going to pay you $7 an hour. I'm going to take the job. Great. You took the job. You just made the decision. At any point in the conversation, at any point in your employment, if that is not enough money and you don't think that is a, quote, fair wage for that, you have the opportunity to go into the marketplace and prove it by getting another job. I'm worth more than that. Why? Because you're special? You entitled little socialist liberal twit. You are not special. You get the opportunity to work and prove your worth. It's that simple. People who can do web programming make more than a lot of people who can't. Hello. People who write books make more than a lot of people who can't. People who work on cars make more than a lot of people who can't. And they should be able to. But you do not at any point in the conversation have the right to come in and say, because it's fair, I demand that you pay me more. You just don't have that right. You have the right to vote with your feet. I was working for a company, corporate America, one time. People were stupid. I was a young guy. I made really good money working for them, and they wanted to move me over to another project. Because I had done such a good job, they were going to give me a promotion to go work on another project. Only the promotion working on the other project involved less pay. And I'm like, guys, I don't understand. I'm going to get less pay for more work because I've done a good job at the other place? Well, that's what we want you to do. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'll stay over here. Well, you're not really giving you a choice. You have to go over there. No, I don't have to go over there. This is America, baby. I can go somewhere else. And I quit. I have the right to leave if I don't like the way I'm being treated or the way I'm being paid. But I do not have the right to make that company pay me more because I'm special. You're a Whopper flopper. You are not special. This is the Dave Ramsey Show.